All right, Tib, here we go, dude, okay? 200 tank. Let's go. There may be some train stuff going on in the background. I apologize.
Strange women lying in ponds distributing
100, you did it! You did it, Bees! Way to go, Bees. Leveling up our trains. See, we're all here playing Overwatch. Bees is here playing Euro Train Simulator or whatever. Isn't there a train simulator game out there? Choo choo indeed. Thank you, Bees. I love you.
Strange women lying in ponds.
Very kind, Gola. She bees Pog indeed. She does. You run a damn good train, and the trains in Bees' area always run on time. All right, guys, let's go. Train sim stream confirmed. Sucks that your Ryan's AFK. You have to hold this on your own. Well then, I've got the rope. I've got the rope, Unicorn. I can just tie you up and put you on the tracks. No problem. Okay, so a couple of map tips, Tibby, that'll really help out. You guys and your trains. Thank you so much, Bees and Reagan and Gola. I love you guys. Okay, so map tip, Tibby. On this map, if the enemy team has a Widow on attack, immediately your team has to forfeit this entire space. I'll show you. I'm gonna draw here. We're gonna draw. Draw mode engaged. Hold up. Draw mode. Nice. Okay. So if a Widow shows up, your team has to immediately forfeit this entire space. You have to give up this entire space. You cannot play anywhere here at all if the enemy team has a Widow. Her line of sight is too good, and you have no way of stopping her. If she's here, she can destroy your entire backline, and you can do nothing about it. So by playing back, if you see that Widow, everybody has. It doesn't matter what comp you're running. You have to back up to this position immediately to where the camera is. Immediately, okay? What that does is it forces the Widow to play in open positions that are not good for her. They're compromised positions. This is where she has to play. She has to play here, 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 or here. And all of those positions suck. They all suck. Very easy to die. So all you got to do is just play back. Bastion is not good against Widow. Okay. Good attempt on the bubble usage. There's only so much you can do here. Ryan's AFK. You guys are running Bastion comp without a shield. What up, Sin? I'm almighty now, huh? That's dangerous. Don't inflate my ego too much. I love you, Sin City. Oh my god. And you're donating bits. Sin. Bad. I love you too. You got a raid coming soon, I think. Oh shit, we're almost to level 4 hype train. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Sin's got the train thing now. I want a train thing. Gola, you're very sweet. Thank you guys truly for showing support. This does mean, it means a lot. It means a lot. You're keeping me fed, you're keeping me healthy, you're keeping me sane. Okay, so Tib, what you want to do on Zarya? Right click all day long. Right click. When you think you've right clicked enough, you haven't right clicked enough. Right click some more. Right, all this right here this should all be right clicks. This whole thing should be right clicks. Nice. Wiggity what? Thank you, Bees. Bees, Gola, Sin City, you guys. You gals. You guys are way too sweet to me. Bees. This is bullshit. I love you guys. Thank you for showing support. It really means a lot. I love you guys. I really do. Yeah, here. I actually don't know how you died. I'm gonna check this out. I think you ate somebody else's bullet. I think that's actually what happened here.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left now.
Sin. Okay.
Well,
Are you guys? If you're curious, if you're ever looking for other channels to hang out in, people really positive folks,
Jack and shit. Jack left town.
you absolutely need to check out Sin's channel.
Mr.
It's Sin City TV, okay?
I got news for you, pal.
That
You
is
ain't leading but
one
two
of the
things
best
right
spots
now.
to hang out on
Jack and
Twitch.
shit.
Trust me.
Jack left town.
B Diddy, Sin. Diddy, I hope your migraine's okay. Well, I hope your migraine is not doing well. I hope you're doing okay. I hope your migraine is dying. Okay, I really want to see how you died here. Yep. Oh my god. What's up, Quote Wen? They're just you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You actually your bubble usage was perfect. You did everything right, but you ate a bullet for somebody in the back. That's what happened. You ate a bullet for somebody in the back. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You played it right.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed! Bloody peasant! Oh, what a giveaway. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, eh?
Sin,
I'm on about. Do you see
thank you.
repressing me?
Truly, from the bottom of my heart. You got finger hearts. 2 sets of them. I'll even rub them together. Thank you so much. I love you guys. What are we on? Level 4 hype train? Level 5? I can't believe you guys. Now I can have food for the rest of the week. I love you guys. I truly do. What a shitty coworker.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
What up, Unicorn? Getting in on that train? Alright, so we're going to Orisa. I'm trying to think why you would go Orisa here. I think you're going to Orisa because you feel like your Reinhardt isn't around enough. So I don't blame the decision. Orisa's pretty good right now. It's also good with paired with the Bastion. Great shield. So many Orisas throw really defensive shields. It's aggressive. Aggressive shields are really good. You guys are blowing my head up. I love you. That's actually a pretty good shield. We take those. Okay. So the one thing I want you to do, Tib, when you're running the Orisa, this is really important for a really successful Orisa play, guys. I've played a lot of Orisa, trust me. This is like one of the most important things you can do. Well, this is what you need to do. You need to keep this in your mind. This. You see where he's aiming? See this little arrow? Shows you where they're aiming. See the little arrow? You want to, as often as you can, look at where your DPS is and look at where they're aiming. So right here, this whole time you were fighting McCree, you knew your Bastion was right here. I mean, you put the shield for him, right? You knew he's right here, which means you know that this is his line of sight. He cannot see anything here. And this is where the McCree was. So what do you do when you push back on this McCree? You set up your Bastion. So I want you to come right here. You drop your halt. Do we have green? Drop your halt right here in the air. It'll pull the McCree up. Bastion can pop him. You could also drop your halt out here. Pulls the McCree out. Bastion pops him. You could drop it back here. Pulls the McCree out to the back. Bastion pops him. Get him into your DPS's field of vision. Yeah, what's up, Reagan? Yeah, honestly, it just sounds like your coworker wants a donut. I could use a donut. What team comp should I play Orisa versus Reinhardt? It really depends on the other tank you have. Orisa Sigma is really good versus Reinhardt. Orisa Reinhardt is not good against Reinhardt. It depends on what other tank you're running and what DPS you're running. If your team is a spam comp, right, you got like Bastion, Echo, Symmetra, characters who just throw crap, Pharah, then Orisa is very good. If your team is very like choosy with their shots, right, you have a Genji and you have a Tracer, they're very choosy, Orisa's not going to be good. Orisa's very good with spam comps, not very good with anything else. Meta tank line right now. Ball, Reinhardt, Zarya, Monkey, Diva. Orisa's still not played despite her buff. We're not right now. It's all still Ball. Sigma's still very good, yeah. Okay, so huge props, Tibby. I love that you throw aggressive shields, but that one's not going to help you much. This is a better shield. Definitely use your halt.
Strange women lying in pods.
What up, Asa? Yo, K-pop love? Asa, what are you listening to these days? I've been listening to some Baekhyun. Baekhyun? The guy from EXO. Well done. I like that you used your fortify to push up. Definitely want to keep using your halt. Definitely. Everything Baekhyun from EXO? Yeah, I'm a big EXO fan. I just started to listen to EXO CBX. Gola!
Oh, Mr. Fancy.
Booty Snake! Tib was taken, and Zeb the Humanoid. Congrats on your subs, guys. What's up, Booty Snake?
Jack left
Welcome
town.
back. You're from Zoro's team, right?
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. Jack left
Good halts. Keep spamming those halts, man. It really screws up enemy teams.
Hello, Mr.
I can't tell you.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't
We're getting spammed with this stuff. I love you
Jack
guys.
and shit. Jack left town.
I can't tell you the number of times. If you just spam halt, like a BAP is going to randomly throw a lamp. Someone's going to use a bubble. People are going to waste their cooldowns. So halt is a really good ability to spam. Yeah, what up, Tib? How do I feel about the Orisa buff? It's good, but I don't know if people know how to abuse it yet. Good shield, nice movement. That's 6 people. You're dead as shit here. You're dead as hell. Good escape. Oh, you got the Echo Bastion. Shield and run. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here. Okay, so that's optimistic. But the reason why I knew there was nothing you could do there, it was Orisa versus Reinhardt, and the Reinhardt had full shield, and that was it. You just can't get through that. Why should I play Orisa instead of Rein? Play Orisa instead of Reinhardt if your team has spam. If your team has spam. If you've got like a Junkrat or Pharah, play Reinhardt or Orisa. Orisa pairs very well with spam DPS. Yeah, poke damage comps. Yeah. Roadhog is a good complement as well. Yo, Asa, do you know Epic High? Asa, do you know who Epic High is? 2 cuts, Tableau, and Mithra. Yeah. I was invited to hang out with them one-on-one for like 4 hours. Years ago. We're talking... Yeah, you're trying here. This is 2000. This is after Swan Songs. This is right after Map the World, I think. Map the Soul. 2011. Yeah, I was supposed to hang out with them one-on-one. I will never forgive myself. This girl I was semi-interested in, she ended up becoming an actress. She's an actress now. I've seen her in like TV and stuff. It's really weird. But she was doing a photo shoot for UCI, Zot. And she was like, oh, yo, this group is coming by for an underground concert, and I'm doing all the photography for it. You want to come hang out with me? And I was like, no, I'm going to play Dota. And she was like drop dead gorgeous. She's like model. I was like, nah, I'm not going to a stupid concert. F that. And then we went to study English together like 3 or 4 days later because we were all part of like this 4 or 5 man English crew. And she showed me the pictures. First one shows up. It was Tableau. Tableau was singing at an underground concert. 2 Cuts was there, so was Mithra. They all went down to the basement afterward, and they had pizza and they smoked joints. And I was just like, oh, I wanted to strangle myself. She showed me all these pictures, and I was like, you didn't tell me it was Epic High. It's like literally my favorite band in existence. Anyway, sorry. I was very upset with myself. Very upset. Huge ball play. Nicely done. Okay, you're good. You got a good ball. Perfect. So huge. So def. Oh, your hook got canceled. That sucks. That's a huge. Feels bad. Huge props. A lot of people use ball armor and then run away. Use ball armor and use it. It's really good armor. Oh, I did a huge goof. He does have a master's from Stanford. Do you know he also studied under Tobias Wolff at Stanford, who is one of the better writers of today? Not only that, but Tableau has won awards for his fiction in English. I know this stuff. Nice. I love your play. You floated so that you could get that slam. You could actually have been shooting while you're floating. You can left click people. Yeah, his fiction's pretty good. Actually, it's not bad. It's about growing up Korean in America. Okay, this is risky. Smart. You knew it. You knew that'd be risky. That's a lot of people, a lot of focus. This is good. Excellent play. Nice mines. Go kill Lucio, or he'll just kill himself. Okay. Oh, you're slaying. Okay, that 5k. Yeah. So by playing Orisa, you gave the enemy team so much, like, not you specifically, but it gives the enemy team a space to focus their DPS on and play together. You're being incredibly disruptive with your swing throughs, and you're getting massive slams every time. Like, you're hitting 3 to 4 man slams. It's massive. Okay, your team is actually just wiping the floor with them right now. The ball swap was clutch. Clutch, clutch, clutch. It's keeping the enemy team from doing too much damage to your team, so your healers aren't as taxed. Well, that's a huge hammer. Oh, wow, nice. This is just well played. You take care, Raider, okay? Get some sleep. Get some sleep, my man. I love you. And I'll catch you tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, I'll catch you the next day. Or, I'll see you in your dreams, dude. You want me to visit you in your dreams? I can. I got that Freddy Krueger skill set. Yeah, I can't believe I screwed up an opportunity to see Tableau. So upsetting. Alright, so Monkey here. Okay. Yeah, this is what Monkey does. So I'm gonna a lot of people have trouble figuring out where to put Monkey here. I'm going to show you a couple things here, okay? So Monkey, where do you play? These are the spaces you play. Okay. These are the spaces you play in, okay? This is where you play. The blue colored in. You don't play anywhere else. If you jump anywhere else, your shield dies immediately, then you die immediately thereafter. So don't jump up in here, don't do any of that stuff, don't jump on this stuff, don't jump out here. What you're supposed to do is you jump back here, you drop your shield. Invariably, my dude, if you jump back here and you drop your shield here will block the healers from healing one another. You can cause all sorts of mayhem just by jumping here. And the reason why you're encouraged to jump back here is because there's a lot of geometry for you to hide behind.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
What up, Jarvis? I love you,
I got
dude.
news for you, pal. You
I'm
ain't
doing
doing
very well.
two things right now. Jack and shit.
I'm doing very
Jack
well.
left town.
How about you, Jarvis? Are things okay? You hanging in there? But yeah. And if you got a VOD code, dude, hit me up. But yeah, back here, you jump here, drop the shield. The shield creates separation. People will rotate this way, and people will rotate that way. So you get them to split. And then you don't walk this way, don't walk here, you walk this way, okay? You walk toward the phone booth, and you play behind phone booth back in here until your jump is ready, and then you either go in further, or return to your team. So you go from here, jump in, play here, shield, walk this way, jump back. That's literally how Monkey's played on this map, at the highest levels. If you jump in the middle, you will die. What's up, Jonas? A lot of snow. Are you in Texas? No. I hope you're okay. What's up, Sappy? So yeah, here. Now you're actually LOSing yourself from your healers. Yeah. You ran a little too deep. Healers couldn't reach you. But you're getting a ton of value with your shields and your movement. Oh, last tip I was going to give. Duh. Sorry. You guys are playing Mei. If you have a Mei on your team, or if you want to play Mei on this map, this is how you win point 1, just like snap your fingers. You ready for this? This is some super hard tech, guys. You pick Mei. You press E twice. Not once, twice, right? Vertical wall. You walk right here. Right here. Drop your wall right here. You can block the whole path. It doesn't actually like block the whole thing. It usually leaves one small space open, but everyone has to filter in through one space. So you either get a bunch of kills, you either cap the point with 1 or 2 free ticks, or yeah, it's either like you get one or two ticks, or you kill a bunch of people and then win the point. But all you do is you just turn that vertical wall and put it right here. Right there. Covers pretty much everything. Forces people to run through one at a time. It's really good. Yo, Sappy, you can whisper it to me. You can whisper it to me here. You can whisper it to any of the moderators as well. Yeah. Yeah, Texas has been a total clusterfuck lately. Okay, so here, there actually is a space you do want to jump to. Good for you for doing that. You're playing as if you believe in your team, which is good because you should. This is safer. It's safer up here for you. Safer up here. You can electrocute people who are below you. You can jump back and forth. There's not too much for you to get done here per se. You scooted them back though, so that's pretty valuable. Got some space from it. Primal really early. Oh, big wall. Punch, huge jump, dude. Very well played on this monkey. That primal was a little early. I think you still had like 400 HP left in your primal. Nice, melt, melt, melt. Yeah. Oh! You ran into a flying rock. That's gotta hurt. Poor King Kong. Yeah, here you want to play high ground. Yeah, that's too risky. So here I'll explain. I'll give you a little bit of a visual breakdown real quick for like jump spacing. Well, not jump spacing, but like this is what I see here. So this is the enemy. Oops. Okay. Okay. This is the enemy line of sight, right? This is what they see. They see everything out here, and they see like a sliver. So what I see here is if you jump anywhere in this red, your chances of death are very high. You probably die at 2 times the rate. You probably die twice as quickly as normal. But if you play in this space here, even on high ground, you probably die at like 1/3 times the rate. And that's simply by virtue of just they have vision. So definitely just play in these spaces right here. In the spaces that are hidden by these walls, right? Because they have a little bit of vision here too. They have a teeny bit of vision right here. So if you just play in these small spaces, you'll be fine. You can also play high ground here too. Yeah, they wiped you. Nothing too crazy about that. Don't worry about that. They had to use a lot of ults to make that work. And the fight you guys had just before that, the big one where you separated everyone with your primal and beat them up into a Mei wall. You guys are popping. Yeah, Monkey got a slight buff. So what you're gonna look for here? Nice. Nice. What's up, Briosk? Yeah, I was gonna say try to knock people in the pits. Yep. Pick an entrance, cover it. Perfect. They're all going the other one. And you win. Okay. Very well done. Very well done. Oh, whoops. I went to this screen. Wrong screen. We're still here, I promise. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can like give you any salient tips. I apologize about the sirens. People be murdering. Okay. Let me think here. Let me think. So you swapped around here trying to figure out what you could do to make your team's equation work. It sucks that you started on Zarya. You played her really well, but your Reinhardt was AFK. Yikes. Not much you can do about that. You just kind of lose. It's just like all you really can do. The biggest tip I'm going to give you on Zarya, my man, 2 tips. You ready? 2 tips. Number 1. For all you Zarya players out there, Zarya Bubble is not used as a charge farming mechanic. If you use it explicitly to farm charge, you will lose your games. Zarya Bubble is used to save people. Yeah, close loss, that stuff like that. This is from Overwatch University. This just picked up a random one. Helps us grow the channel. That's how all these other folks are here or got here. But yeah, what I want to see from your Zarya, use your bubbles a little later. Use bubbles on characters who are already taking damage. Use it to save people. Also, don't use your bubbles at the same time. Stagger their usage. And then finally on Zarya, right click so much more often, dude. Right click, 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 right click all day long. That's how Zarya farms her ultimate so quickly. A right click can do all of these things. I think it's like 7 things. Are you ready? You get 24% more bullets out of your clip if you right click. How is that a thing? When you have 1 bullet left out of 100 bullets, if you right click, it still does 25 bullets worth of damage. Therefore, you have effectively increased your clip to 124 bullets. So if you right click, you get more bullets out of your clip. That allows you to do more damage. You do more damage, therefore you get more ultimate. Also, when you're right clicking, you're hitting more people, which gives you more ultimate as well. When you right click people, you're bursting through yellow armor. Yellow armor is very effective versus beams. It's not very effective versus Zarya right click. So you can burst through yellow armor. You also can burst through heals. Beam doesn't burst through heals as effectively as right click. Also, your right click doesn't impede your beam usage. You can beam, right click, perfect. Also, when you right click people, you boop them into airborne motions that they themselves cannot control, which makes a follow-up beam very easy. Boop them, beam them, boop them, beam them. Also, when you right click people and they're getting booped around, it's really hard for them to shoot back. So right click as often as you can to Zarya. You'll get a lot done that way. And right clicking through a window does like 190 or something, some insane amount of damage. Is bizarre. So right click through bat windows, dude. You'll annihilate people. For your Orisa, I love your aggressive shields. It's so hard to teach Orisas how to use aggressive shields. If you use defensive shields, your team gives up space and you just lose the game. Aggressive shields is core to Orisa play. On top of that, I loved your fortify usage. However, you could work on halt usage. Spam it. Spam it, spam it, spam it. Every time you call your halts, make sure that your DPS have vision of what you're halting so they can always put some kind of damage into the grab and you'll just annihilate people on Orisa. And then ball, literally don't change anything about your ball play. It was spectacular. You did nothing wrong. You actually just kind of railroaded the enemy team. Reagan's railroaded them. When should you left click as Zarya? As often as you can. You should also be right clicking as often as you can. Literally, do both at the same time. I swear. Left click somebody who's like super speedy. Left click shields, right click shields as well at the same time. They don't create cooldowns on each other, so you can like right click beam, right click beam, right click beam. Just do both. I just like beam people in the air. That's exclusively when I use beam. I don't right click people in the air. And then finally on Monkey, you played Monkey perfectly well. You didn't do anything wrong. You went a little deep on 0.1 offense, but that's kind of what you're supposed to do, kind of. Just kind of keep in mind those spots that I pointed out for Monkey, where he should go, what he can do. The big thing about Monkey play is looking to get into the enemy team, drop your shield, and then isolate. Isolate one person, kill them, and then rotate into the main team. That's how Monkey finds success. Oh, this McCree over here is way off on his own. Let's go. Right? Get rid of him. Outside of that, dude, you played really well. You played really well. Also, when you use Orisa charger, supercharger for Orisa, put it behind a wall. Put it in a corner behind a wall so that people can't, like, very easily destroy it. Well played.